Hello, welcome to my channel Learn Tech Philo. So today I want to train you on how you can create a simple website from scratch. So you need to master HTML and CSS. So in this part we'll just discuss only how you can create a website using HTML and CSS are fully responsive. Now first of all, you'll see that you have a folder. You'll create a folder. Then you'll have your HTML file, your CSS file. Then also you'll have some images here to add. So after that, at the end, you'll have something of this sort. You'll have something of this sort. Remember, you'll have this is a menu. So then this is something like an header there, university website. Then you'll have here. Then you can apply for the courses. When you bring your mouse there, it changes the color. Now after that, you'll have the courses now, whereby you'll have different coordinates coordinating different courses. Then you can apply. You can click here to apply. Then at this point you'll have annual programs, whereby you have various programs that students and lecturers participate. So you'll have computer sessions. We'll also have game session activities. Then you'll have graduation ceremonies. Finally, you'll have a contact form, whereby you can enter your name, you can enter your email. Then you can type your message here, hello, and then you submit. All right. Now this is just a simple website which is just meant for beginners. So if you are just new to this channel, remember to subscribe, like, and share. So first of all, you need to go to your a Visual Studio Code. Then at this point you'll have, now this is your body, between your body where you write your codes. Then here we have linked our CSS with our HTML. We have linked our HTML here. So this is using this one. So this one is our CSS file. Alright. Now at this point, first of all, you need to create first section. You need to create first section, which is, can call it then. After this point now, you need to create first section here. Then you'll have a class name here. You can just name it head. So this is just a header. So at this point now, you just need to add an heading here. Then you can write university website. All right, you can call it university website. Then after that, you'll need now to add your menu, whereby you'll create a div class now. Then you can call it menu. Let's call it menu. Then after that, in between here now, you'll have now your menu, whereby you'll start with, so this is your just have your health. Then after that, you'll have now, this is in between there, you'll have now your link, whereby it can be clicked. So you can have, this is what that one. Then you'll have what you'll have in between here, you can write oh. Right, you can just copy paste this, can duplicate this. So just copy this, so into 4, then then you'll have courses, you'll have programs, change this one to programs, then you'll change this one to contact, right? Change this one to contact, this contact. Right, now after that you can just go to your HTML file, click here and refresh and see how it appears. Right, just click. Now this is how it appears. So you'll have this one. So this is courses, conduct. Then you'll have my websites. Now we want it now to appear this way. So first of all, you can arrange this one to this point and the other one here. So to do that, you just need to go to your file, then you go to your CSS. First of all, you need to click on this and add the okay. So that's there. Okay, after that, you need now to add your mean height, which is 100 here, right? Then you'll have width 100%. Then you can also add the background image, which is URL, then image 4.jpg, right? Then here you'll have this is right. Now after that you'll have background position, you'll have center, background size, you can have cover, so this one is cover, then love position, which is set it to relative, right? Now after that you can just go to your website here, then you just refresh. This is your website here, just refresh at this point. See, you've inserted your image. Now this is your image. You'll have now this is your heading to, then this is your menu. So after that, just need to arrange them. So you just come here, then you say header. Now we want now to style. We need now to style this one, university. All right, heading to. So that's heading to. So just need to write heading to. Then after that, you need now to write the font size. Let's write the font size to. Let's set the font size to something else like 33 to 36 px. You can have float, which is left. You can have top 0, then you can have padding top. You can just set it to something like, let's set it to 5. Okay, this is 5px. This is 5px. You can set the background color to something like white or white smoke. Then you can also set the color, or color will remain. Alright, now then you can also set the border radius to something like 16px. Alright, now that just need to refresh and see it appears. Alright, so this is your university website. Alright, now after that you need to style the menu. Now you just come here back then to your HTML file. Now you need to come here to where you have your menu. So the class name is what? Menu. The class name is menu. So just copy it, then just come here, then we'll start styling it. Then at this point you write the display so flags, it should display flags. Then you can just write the font size, not the position to absolute. You can also set the font size to 18 pixel, right? Now then you can also set the float. You can set the float to right, then top set to 0, right? So at the top it should be 0. Then also the padding, you can set the padding to something like 5px, right? After that you need to click here, then refresh, right? So set to now. So you need to remove this one, right? After that refresh. So you see it appears here, right? Now no need to put the position to absolute. Now after that say that next is URL. So this is now our links. These are our links now. They should appear whereby you have then you'll have now display to flags. Then you'll also test decoration set to none, right? Then after that just need to come here, then you click on refresh. See now how they appear. Now they appear in a line, right? Now after that you need to insert the padding, which is set to 10px. You can set the margin. Alright, now after that you need to set the URL high, whereby you set it to something else. Now these are the links. Now these are the links. You can set the padding to 15px. Font size you can set to 16px. Then you can also set the color to white, right? Now after that just need to come here, then you click on refresh. See now, so these are the now to right. Now you need to click on here, so test decoration or none, alright, to set to none. Now after that you need to style the links now, which are the into style, and then here the links, whereby you have list style none, You'll have now text decoration, which is none. You'll have now the color, set to white, then you'll have now the font size, which is set to 18 pixel. Right, now after that you can change the font weight to something like 3 or 500. Now after that you need to come here, then you refresh. Now it appears as this. Now that is how it appears. Now this is where you need to, so this one you should gonna remove this one and insert it here at this point, because you need to remove this dot. Now you need to remove this dot, then just put it there, then you just click on here, then you click on refresh. Right, you see it has disappeared. Now we want, now when you bring your mouse here to change the color, it changes the background to something else. So to do that, you just need to come here, then you just click or just copy that, then you insert a column, then this is over. When you bring your mouse over, now at this point the background should change to something. Background changes to red or brown, let's say red, right? Then the color remains white, which is okay, remains white. Right, now let's then you refresh. When you bring your mouse there, you see now the color changes. Right, the color changes now. All right, we have created the menu, we have created the header here. Now we want to insert this point. Now we need to insert this test here at this point. Now the University of Nairobi, world class university, then you insert a button there at that point. Now to do that, you need to come here back to your HTML file. Then after here, where you have your main here, you need to create another dev class. Then you can just write live dot canvas. Right, this is canvas, then you press enter. Right, after that just need to write your heading 2. This is your heading 2, whereby you have now this is what this is okay, right, sorry, this is heading 2. You have now University of Nairobi, University of Nairobi, right? Right, at this point now you need to insert a paragraph tag. So now after inserting the paragraph tag, so this is what class university connected to, just come back to your website here, then you click here. Right, you see now, so it appears at this point. So this is your file. Now you just come here back, then you style. You need to style your work here at this point. Now you click on canvas, this is your class name, then you just come here at this point. You need now to style it. All right, so you need to insert there the top, which is set to 50. You set it to 50. Right, left set it to 50 px. So this is 50px. Sorry, this is 50px. Now it should be that the sender. Then you have now what you call tester line. Tester line, which is set to, you set to sender, so your content should be at the sender. Then you need now to increase to do what you call transform, then translate to -50, -50%. All right. Then after that, you need to increase the font size. No. After that, just need to do that. Just come here, then you just this point. So okay. Okay, you need to increase the padding, which is set to 100 px. Just come here, then you there, padding. Right. Now after that, this is 50, this is 50. Come here, then you click on refresh. Right. Now need to justify content. Justify content. Right. Center. Then align items at the center. Right. After that, just need to come here, then you click on refresh. Right. Now this is how it appears, so it should be at the center. So we need to style this one. We need to style the heading first. Your canvas class name, which is you set your top to 50%, left to 50%. So it means that from here up to the center is 50%, then from the top up to the, so it's set at the center. Tester line should be at the center. You translate 50% and negative. So this is the other one. You set the width to 90%, then our position to absolute, right? So it should appear this way. So it should appear at this point. So now that's how it appears. Now after that, you need now to style your adding to the canvas point. So this is adding to, whereby you have now to write the color. You need now to write the color. It changes to, let's change this to white. Right, let's change it to white. Then we'll have the font size. It changes to something else, like let's say 28 pixel. But then after that, you need to change the border. You'll say that border none, right? Border none. Then also background color none. Right, then just need to refresh. See now, none. Background color none. Right. Now after that, you need to change to white. You need to change the text alignment, text align center, which is now will be set at the center. right? Now the formation is set at the center. Now after that, set to transparent, right? Let's see how it appears. So this is, see now, it just disappears. So this is, now after that you'll need now to style your paragraph tank, which is P at the canvas. Now you need to change the font size to something else, like let's say 18, let's say 18 pixel. Then you can also change the color to something else like blue. Then the font weight you can change it to 600. All right, now after that just need here to click the refresh, see how it appears. You see now this is how now it appears. Now after that you need now to arrange. Now you can increase the size to something like 26 pixel. Then you can increase the here to something else like 30. Let's increase to 30. So let's refresh and see how it appears. So you see the font size increases, and also this one also increases. Now we need to add a button here. We need now to add a button here below this information. So just come to your index.html at this point. Now after you've inserted at this point now you need to write a button. Then you can just apply courses. Right, then you can just style our button. So you just copy this, then you say you come to your CSS, just to say button. Then this is what, right? This is button. You can change the background to red, right? Now you can just change the font size to 26 pixel. You can change the border radius where it shapes the shape of the box. So this is what you can just say, this is 30 pixel border radius. Okay, sorry, this is radius. Okay, border radius, that one. Then you'll also have, after inserting the border radius, you can also insert the color, which is set to. Right, now after that, then you can also insert cursor, which is pointer. Right, then after that you need to insert when you bring your mouse, or when you bring your mouse near, how should it appear, right? And after that it will change the background to blue. Change the background to blue, then the color will be white. All right, Now after that, let's refresh and see. So this is our button. You see, when you bring your mouse there to change the color to blue, then the color of the text remains. So that's how you insert your button. Now after that, we need now to go to our next section. Next section, which is adding the courses. They are adding the courses and the coordinates. All right. Now to do this, you just need to go to our index here at this point. After this section, now we need now to add another section, and give it a name, a class name, which is course. All right. And after that, you need to show class. All right. Now after that, let's write our heading 3, which is our courses. You can write our courses, right? Then after that, you can have paragraph whereby you can say that we offer the following courses, right? We offer the following courses. Now after that, just go back to your, when you refresh your website now, see now your information is contained here below. So this is where it is contained. All right. Now after that, let's now add our div class, which is, let's give it a name. Okay, you can just write dot main box. All right, just give it a name, main box. Then at this point, you need to write and give another dev class, which is, let's give it a name, which is box. Right. Now after that, in between here, you now add your content, whereby this is heading to. Then you can give it a value, which is, first of all, this is what? Computer science, right? So this is computer science. Then you'll need now to add in between here your paragraph, some information there. So this is your tag. This is your tag now. When you click on refresh, you see now your information is contained here. All right. Now after that, you can just add the next information, or just style this one. Right. Now after this, you can just style course. You can just start with course. Let's go to your, then at this point, and now to add this one. Then you write test align, can be at the center, test align to be at the center. Right. Now after adding that, then you can just come here, and you can just need to write or style what heading, this heading now, heading 3, the course heading 3, and the paragraph. Right. Now after that, you can just write, this is heading 3, which can give it a color which is green. You can add the font size to something else like 34 px. Can have text align sender. Can have font size, font weight. Can have font weight the 600 px. Right now, after that, you need now to add or to style the paragraph page, which is now the color. No, the color will be the by default the font size, which is set to 18 pixel. Set to 18 pixel. Right. Then the other one is just align, just at the center, right? And now after that, just need here to come here and click on refresh. You see, now your content is pushed. Your content now is pushed at the center. All right. Now, after that, you need to style your menu box. Your menu box now. Your menu box content. Your menu box. You just come here. Then right after this, you'll have the wind. Just 1030 px. You'll also have the display, which is flex. You'll also have flex basis, which is set to the 20%. This point just meant to write justify content. You'll have now space between. Right now, after that, you'll have margin. Now set margin to 5%. Right now, after that, just need to come here back to your website, then you click on refresh. See, this is how it appears. You can copy paste. All this. You can copy paste this one up to here. This box now. Then you'll have now what? Now this is can have artificial intelligence. And you'll also have information. Sounds right. Now I need to click on refresh. Right. After clicking on refresh, you see now how they appear. So they appear in a flex. Now, after that, you need to go back and you need to add the button at each point. You need to add a button. Whereby you'll have now this is your button. To add a button. Sorry, this is button. Then you will need to say apply now. Right now, this button should be at each point. So after this one, just need to insert it there, and after this one, need to insert it at this point. Right. Now after that, you need to style the box now, the boxes now. You need to style the boxes now. Copy that, then you just come back to your CSS file, then you paste. All right. After pasting, you need now to insert the border, which is set to 1px solid border radius, which is set to 20px. You'll also need to insert the flex, the padding, which is set to 20px, 10px. You can also insert the border box sizing, which is border box. Then also you can say test align, which is set to center. Right. Then you just come back to your content here, then you refresh. See now, you see now your content now appears how it appears. Now you need to, let's see this, you can just, this is your button, so you can just add padding. So this is mini box, you can just say padding, which is set to 20px. Right. Now after that, you need to insert the flex basis, which is set to that 1%. You can set it to that 1%. And after that, you click on refresh. See now how it appears. So there is space between the coordinates. Now you need to style the heading, this at this heading, your paragraph at this point, and also the buttons. Now let's go for it. Now to do this, just need to come to your HTML file, then where you have your content here at this point, this is box, right? This is box, you copy it, then you'll have heading 2 and paragraph, and so it will be the same. So you'll have now to, this is heading 2, then you can just set it color to color, which is set to green. Then you can set it font size, which is, let's set it to 28 pixel, just 26. Let's set it to 26 pixel. You can have the font weight to 500, something of that sort. Then that's all. All right. Now after that, you need to style the paragraph, whereby you'll have the font size. Here you need to set the font size only, whereby it's set to 16 pixel. All right. Now after that, you need now to style the button at this point, but you need now to write the color, which is white, and set it to white. You can have the background, which is set to blue, right? Then you can also increase the font size of the button, font size, which is set to 20px. Now after that, when you bring your mouse over the button, how should it appear? Before that, you need to insert the cursor, which is pointer, right? Then after that, when you bring your mouse over the button, how should it appear, right? So it changes, this is over, right? Now this is background color changes to red, and also the color remains white, right? Now the button here should have a border radius of 30px, right? Then also there should be no border, this is none, right? Now after that, you need to click here and refresh. See now how it appears. When you bring your mouse over here, it changes the color to red, and the color of the text remains white. Now we have reached up to that point. So now the next point we need to do is what? We have reached at this point now. We need now to create these programs. We need to create programs whereby you'll have, this is first image, you'll have the second image, games, activities, also have the graduation ceremonies, then we end at this point. All right, now after that, you just need to come here, then you click on the HTML file here, then you create. After this point now, you need to add another section into another section class name, which will give it a value which is program, right? After that, in between there, you'll have now your first dev class, which is, give it a class which is let's say activity. Let's call it activity. All right, after that, you'll have now your heading 2, which is, first of all, is computer sessions. And before we add the heading here, we can have our image, which is set to image. Let's image, then image form. Okay, 7.jpg. We'll have what? Close that at that point, right? Now after that, we need now to have another dev class, which is given a class name of test, right? Test. Now the test for this information, whereby you'll have heading 2 now, then you call it number 1. Let's call it number 1. This is computer sessions, right? Then you had another one there, paragraph tank. That is it. All right, now after that, you can just copy paste all this can just copy paste all this to this point, and you just copy all this, then just paste. Then after that, the second one is games activities. This is number 2. This is number 2. Then number 3 is all about graduation ceremonies. All right. Now after that, you need to change the images. So this is image 15, and also this is what 10. All right, this is 10. So these images are just from here, from our folder here. So this is image 10 for games, 15 and 7 for the computer sessions. All right, now after that, just need to go back to your website, then you click on refresh. All right, see now the images now are hunted, but they are of different sizes. All right, now you can just set them by setting the width. You just come here, then you set the width to some, like, let's say at this point. All right, just set the width to something like 300, then the height is set to 200. All right, now I can just copy paste all this and paste. Also come here to this pen and also paste. Right, now after refreshing, see the images have reduced their sizes now. Right, see now the images are reduced. Right, now after that, you need now to arrange them such that this one will appear on this side and this one will appear on the other side as we had them here. All right, now we want to arrange them to appear as CSS. Now to do this, you just need to come to your HTML file. Then this is now your first dev class, which is activity. You just come here to your CSS, then just need to paste. All right, after pasting, now you need to write. Now this is your justify content, space around. You can also set the max width to 90 up to 1130 px. You can also set the margin, which is set to 0 auto. You can also set the display, should display in flex. You'll have the, this is flex and flex. Love flex this flex basis, which is set to that 1%. Then you also have the padding set to 20 px. Alright, after that, just come here, then you click on this website, click on here, refresh. See now your content appears. See, so now this is right. Now after that, now after styling, now your all content. Now you need to style your image. Now you can just come here and just come back to your HTML. So where is your email? It is at the activity by laugh. Now this is your, you need to copy this, then at this point you paste, then this is image. All right, and after that you need to write what your test align left, right. Now you can also have the border radius, which is also set to 20 px. Right, now after that just come here, then you click on refresh. Right, now you see now the way it has appeared. Now all right. Now after that you need to style your heading. This is heading 1, so you'll have your test, this is your test. Now you'll style heading 1. You can also style paragraph. Right, now after that let's come back to our test editor here, then you come to style, then you click on edit here, then you can have, first of all you editing 2, this heading 2, right. Now after that you can just change the color or the font size. Change the font size to 18 pixel. You can also change the text align to center. Alright, now after that you need to style the paragraph. This p, change the, okay, also the colors should also change to something else like blue. Right, this is blue, and also this one should be something like 28. Right, now here the font size is what we'll have now, 18 pixel. Then you'll also have the font weight, right, font size to that one. Then you'll also have the text align, the sender, right. Now after that you just need to come here to your browser, then you click on refresh. See, now that's how your content appears. Now to make your website look like this, have this your content at this point, so you need to enclose each one div class at each point. So we have our first div class here, which is starting at this point, then we should close it at this point. We also have this one should close here, then this one also should close it there. So you have a first class name, which is activity, and the second class dev class, which is, so this is one part, so you should have it at that point. So the other one should be the same. This is another part for games activities. Then this is the last part now, which is now. So sorry for that. So we made a mistake here. So this is now. After that, when you refresh your website now, you'll have something of this sort now. You'll have something of this sort. Now you see now your content is now well arranged. Is now well arranged. Now the other part is this point. Now you have discussed these programs, where to set the programs now. Now the other part, which is conductors. Alright. Now we want to create a contact form. We need to create a contact form which can be used to send messages. Right. Now to create that, you just need to come here, then you add a section. Then you call it a class name. Give it a class name which is conduct. Then at this point, just need to write your first div, which is for the div class. Let's call it test box. All right, let's call it test box. Right. After that, you just need to start your form. Then after this, you'll have your input. All right. Input type. You'll have input type, which is, first of all, this is test. Then you'll have name, which equals to name. All right. After that, just need to copy paste this. Then at this point, you just need to insert your email. This is your email. Then this is also an email. All right. After that, you just need a test area. Then you can give it a value which is rows. Give it a value of 4, and colts can give it a value which is 50. All right. Now after that, just drop that. Then here you can have a placeholder. Here. Then you write here. All right. Now at this point, before you insert your name, you can write your name. Then you insert a semicolon, full colon there. That is then you can also email. Then you insert what? Your break. So that's break. So it means that every content of that line appears in the next line. Right after that, you can have at this point, this break line is just used to show that this point here you'll have now your message. All right, you'll have your message. Then you use a break line. Bracket shows that the content of this one will appear in the next line. Right. After this, you'll have now this is what. After that, you'll now submit button type by love submit. Right. You can give it a value which is submit. Then you can give it a value submit. Okay, or send message. You just call it send message. All right. Now after that, you can just come. This is so. Just come here to your website. Then you click on refresh. Click on refresh. You see now, this is now your form. This is now your form. We need to style it. So just come to your style. So first of all, you need to start on styling the contact or the text box. I'll just start with the text box, whereby you'll come here to where you have your CSS here. You can just paste it there. Then you can just say the color to be blue. The font size to be 18 pixel. Alright. Now after that, you need now to insert the input. And now to start the input. The input now should be the width. Of 300. Right, you can just set it to 300 px. Then you'll also have the padding, which is 80 px. Right, then after that you'll have to style also the test area, whereby you'll have the width the same as the input. You can set it to 300 px. You can also set this one to something else like padding, which is no, 8 px. You can also border radius, which is set to something like, you can just set it to 20 px, right, which is the same as the input, right. After that, you need here to say that just a line should be at the center, right. Now after that, you just need to click and refresh. See now, this is your form. This is now your form. Okay, it is at the center. Now you can add some information. So, or you just, let's increase this one to something less, like 26, right? You can also add the forward weight, just to set of 400. Right, now after that, we said that you add some information over your form here before you insert your form here, which is now heading 2. You can just set it to same. Let's say you say conduct us now. This is conduct us now. Alright, so you can say this is conduct us, then just click and refresh. See, the conduct us now he has come here. You could just style it, and it is the conduct. So just come here and you say this point, so heading 2, you can give it a color which is green, and give it a font size which is 33 px, which you can test a line, can give it at the center. Alright, now after that, let's see how it appears. So it comes at the center, conduct us now. So you have to insert your name. your email, and then you insert your message. All right, you can style the button here. You can style this button in down there, whereby it is at which point it is at. So it is at this our form, so you can insert this is our text box button. Okay, so you say that this is text box and this is button. Okay, this is a full stop. This is a full stop. Then you say that you insert the border radius. You can insert the border radius and you set it to 30 px. You can set the background, which is set to blue, You can set the cursor, pointer. You can also set the color to something like white. Then you can also insert the font weight or font size. Font size. To do font size, which is set to 20 px. Alright. Now you just come here, then you just click on refresh. See, now you have styled your button now. Now you can change it to something else. When you bring your mouse there, how should it appear? Right? To do that, you just need to copy this. Then after this, just need to paste. Then over. When you bring your mouse over, the background changes to red, and also the color changes to, so it's the same as white there. Right, now let's refresh and see. So when you bring your mouse there, so it changes to red, right? So this is your website now. This is your website. You see how it appears nice. So it looks so nice. Now the other part, or the last part of our tutorial today, is just inserting the footer. And some information. So that is so simple. So you just come here, and at this point now, after you've where you have your section here, your last section here, you can just say footer. Then after that, you'll have now your paragraph. You can have your paragraph. Then you add some information there. After adding your information here, the other part is just inserting the rights or rights reserved. So you can just say university. Okay, this is another paragraph, sorry for that. University of Nairobi. Then you can have right. So this a hash at this point. All right. Reserved. All right. So this is a code that is used to insert the all right insert. So you can refresh and see how it appears. So this is what. So this is how it appears. See. Now this is your footer now. Just need to style it. So just come to your style or your CSS here. After here, you'll need now to write now your footer. This is your footer now. Then you'll have the height which is set to, you can just set your height to something like, let's say 70 px, or we just say 80 px. Could just say width set to 100%. Then you can set the background. The background you can just set it to gray, something like white smoke. Okay, let's say white smoke. Then you can also say font size. You can just set it to 20 px, right? Then after that, this is test alignment, sender. So this is sender, right? After that, you just refresh and see how it appears. So okay, you can have the margin of the padding to something like, you can set your padding to 20 px. You can say justify content, center, right? Then after that, to click and refresh. See, the margin is set and everything is set. Now after that, just need to style your footer paragraph, whereby is test align is set to center. So then is color, you can just change color to something else, green. I change the color to green. Let's see how it appears. So you have changed the color to green and it has come to the center. So you see, so at this point, and also everything has changed, right? Now that's how you should do it. You see now how your website looks like. Thank you guys. It's been a long course, of course, but just simple concept that I was teaching here, so you can just apply them in creating your own website, a simple website or university website. Next we'll discuss on how you can create a e-commerce or a blog. We'll create various types of websites, and at the end you'll realize that creating a website is so simple and something that you can do within your time. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to subscribe, like, and share our videos with your friends. Thank you. Let's meet on the next tutorial.